Or maybe your high school sucks just as mine. Just kidding. Reading books. Two words that complement each other like chocolate and vanilla. But do I get the same satisfaction of reading a book than of watching a movie or reacting to a popular meme on Facebook? In such cases, books and their large amount of content used to scare me. Those pages that keeps going on and on and on, page after page after page. And have you seen how many books are there? How can I possibly keep up when there's so much to do? Exams, projects, research, reports, social media, friends, social family, and most importantly, sleep. The amount of time and effort I need to put in just reading a book is so unrealistic and so exhausting. But nobody told me how unrealistic I was. Nobody told me what I was missing out. How much of my time was used inefficiently because I just couldn't pick up a book. I used to read 2 to 3 books a year. But last 2019, I've become a more active reader than I've ever been. And so I've read 30 books. And it opened my mind to possibilities and self-realizations of who I am, who I want to be, who I could be, and how I'm going to ever become it. In other words, devoting my time, devoting myself in activities that will help me grow as a person. And by doing just that, I started to less prioritize school. And this is just my perspective of a high school student. And I'm here at the moment at the Philippines. So high schools across the globe are very different. I'm not saying that I did not devote my time at all in reviewing for exams or creating the best school projects that I could make. But I started seeing school a different way. I saw it as a side part of everything else in my life cycle. Something that will give me a kind of support or leverage for the future of whatever I'll be doing next. I did not see school as something that could evidently define who I am as a person. The school system hasn't even taught us one of the most important things in life. That's interior life, your inner self. That inner self speaks of building good habits, creating a strong mental capacity, and finding your purpose. But this is all what I have experienced regarding my high school journey, which hasn't ended yet. But maybe it's different for you. Maybe your high school really taught you the greatest things in life that you wouldn't ever learn without it. But I still think, in my opinion, to expand your mind and your perspective, there isn't another medium that can go deeper on a topic than books. The fear I had when I looked at hundreds and hundreds of books in the shelves of bookstores and libraries transformed into pride, I think. Pride for humanity. Seeing those books written by so many people devoting their time, sharing their experiences, putting into words their deepest personal feelings, creating their literary visions, all for the world to read and experience again.
There is no frigate like a book to take us lands away, nor any coursers like a page of prancing poetry. This traverse may the poorest take without a press of toll. How frugal is the chariot that bears a human soul.
So the vast majority would think that reading is for entertainment, merely, or for learning new things. You're not wrong, but you can get so much more out of it. Dr. Ruth Simmons once said, that reading can become a form of meditation for those who aren't disciplined enough to meditate otherwise. And here we are. We have the books. We want to read. We want to engage with our inner self. Where is the time? How will I manage? How will you manage to read when time is not on our sides? But then it came to me. I asked myself, if I don't have time, how was I able to like a new post by Haley on Twitter this morning? Or how was I able to react to a new trending meme on Facebook last night? You don't have time. You make time. But the real limiting factor is not time, but energy. If you don't have energy, it's partly because you're wasting it on this argument with yourself, but also because you're not unleashing the energy you get from reading. At first, it takes energy. Then it gives back as much and more. You can make time by cutting the waste out of wasted time. Make it a habit. As Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an art, but a habit. Try reading a page a day, 2, then 3, or at least like 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, 30. And so here I am, and here you are, exposing ourselves to deeply have personal growth. Mindfulness. On your own, in your own pace. I'm Sakina Vaness, and I'll see you in the next.